matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To get this one going. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. Taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Now ready for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren, and he's brought down after a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Rodgers here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Trying to get outside here with Warren. Takes out a one stop. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kid, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Right left side, Warren. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
He was a comeback story that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. But he paired with head coach Kevin O'Connell, threw a whole bunch of touchdowns in Minnesota. Remember, Kate, he was an MVP frontrunner early last season. Exactly why the Seahawks targeted him, wanted him, and now have him in the fold.
Here's Darnold to throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. This one intended for the running back. So second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Darnold. It's a complete to Kenneth Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And the Steelers going for the dive look on third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Seahawks.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Throwing on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. They're all set to send her away. Warren with the return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 1st down here. Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Running with Walker again. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
The tackle by Brandon Echols. A gain of 12. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. Try to be beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
And the Steelers go in nickel, third down. They kick the running back in motion. Third and long for him here. Catch made underneath the back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Seattle.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
And the Seahawks, first down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Seahawks looking for a score just before the break. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Throwing here, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. He's marking over something here. Just chucks it away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. Motioning left is their running back. They'll throw on 3rd and long. To his wideout, it's a screen. And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now to handle the kickoff. Warren with the return here. This makes it up to the 25. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. It's cut Metcalf. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 41. Play action with Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And out of bounds he goes on that Big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw again. Rodgers. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing once again, Rodgers. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
14. Seahawks 10.
Send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Darnold now to throw. Here's a screen out for Walker. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Darnold. Got the big yards on the right side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Here's Darnold. Hits his running back. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the 3 yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. This is ahead for about 5. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 31, stiff arm success. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll go play action. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back now, pressure on its way. That pass is caught by Horton. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Walker on first down. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Dumped off to his running back. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And the pass is caught. That's 2 more on the score.
Seahawks 21, Steelers 14.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Warren with the return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short. Off play action, Rodgers. Complete behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. He ain't Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. He's going deep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Juke the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw. Here's Darnold. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. after 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Darnold to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Metcalf working that right side. And he's taken down. Quality yardage in that play.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now we'll give to Warren, coming right. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlake, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's back to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice to continue the series.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action with Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's got his man. This is Austin. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Counterplay here, Warren. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers going for the win here. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. All in left side. And he's down very close to that first, but it looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up third and goal.
Third down, 1 yard to go. A run with Warren. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Warren running between the tackles. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout.
That's good.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Back to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
21.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Held it at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Called in by Arroyo on the right side. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. One final shot here. Oh, he struck that defender. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easy enough. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL.